What's up, guys? Late Night Cast back here, and this is why I posed the question before the offseason really got going. How much stock would the injuries and the amount of games missed by all the All-Stars affect what we do in the offseason? I think it has had a big effect. Also, the prices are bonkers. But I also appreciate Alex Anthopoulos' calculated approach because we honestly don't know who we offered, who we've talked to, any of that. We're pretty tight-lipped. We were interested in Nathan Eovaldi. He ended up going back to the Rangers for 3 years, $75 million, $25 a year. And I think that's a difficult balance between adding because you know you want to, and the moves that we did early in the offseason, offloading the Soler contract, restructuring Aaron Bummer, and restructuring Ronaldo Lopez, tells you that we are going to make a move. I just can't see where, because these contracts are so astronomical and out of the realm of the universe that MLB free agency is. It's just how it's happened. And I think that's a difficult balance. Plus, the amount of injuries, Spencer Strider only having 2 starts, Ronald Acuna Jr. only playing 49 games before his ACL injury, Michael Harris with the multitude of hamstring injuries, Sean Murphy with the oblique. And obviously, I think you really, really want to add in the starting pitching. But again, the Max Fried contract, Blake Snell contract, what Corbin Burns is going to command, probably over $200 million. It just doesn't jive with what the Braves are able to do. And yes, would I love an owner like Steve Cohen or something of that nature? For sure. But that's just not in the cards at the moment. And our core is still our core. And that is still very, very, very quality. And I know we haven't made any splashy moves yet, but the minor leagues are starting to get filled up again, and guys that could be diamond into the rough guys, and the Wander Suero pickup today, I believe. He pitched in the Astros organization last year, 2.62 ERA. Most importantly, has a minor league option. You know that we love to do the Gwinnett AAA MLB yo-yo, and we don't have a lot of guys in our organization. I think we have 7 guys that are out of options, so they either make the team or we have to place them on waivers or release them or make decisions. That's why there's a lot of questions, because with that amount of guys with no options, we could facilitate a trade that way because there's still a lot of uncertainty and questions with the roster. Obviously, you can go internally with pitching. AJ Smith-Shawver is probably my favorite out of that group at this point. You know what, Ian Anderson, but you're coming off Tommy John surgery with Ian Anderson. Bryce Elder is very, very volatile. We've seen him at his best, the All-Star first half a couple of seasons ago, but then the young wall that you inevitably have as having so many innings and not used to that, and then last year becoming the yo-yo, as I spoke of, for spot starts and things of that nature. But you need like 7, 8, 9 starters to get through a season, so I don't know that there's enough depth there, even though the emergence of Grant Holmes gives you warms and fuzzies and gives you hope there that he can continue to take a step forward. But if Bryce Elder continues to be in a Braves uniform, I think this is a make or break year for Bryce Elder. Obviously, you still got the young prospects in Hurston Waldrop and Cam Kennedy's kid right now. I can't think of his name at the moment. I'm blanking. But I don't think he would take that big of a step forward right now, but the Braves have been known to push the top prospects through the levels, and at the very least, we're at least turning over every rock in terms of different avenues to add potential diamond in the rough guys and guys that can find lightning in a bottle, especially with Pilar that we acquired yesterday in the Rule 5 draft, the right-handed pitcher. I think he's one to watch for. Obviously, Daysbel Hernandez showed flashes last year. He's going to have to work on the walk issue. What do you do left field? But at shortstop, do you try to upgrade there? I mean, Halsum Kim is still out there. You could maybe do something creative that I'm not even thinking about, but the Willy Adames contract is insane, but good for Willie, but something that just, I mean, a lot of this stuff doesn't make sense for the Braves. Left field, obviously there's still some options out there, but that seems more likely in a trade maybe. And Charlie Morton coming back seems like the most likely avenue. I know a lot of people are balking at that because of his age, the home run issues, and when is father time going to finally click on Charlie Morton. But he's honestly the safety blanket, and 1 to 15 million, 13 million seems smart. I know that would probably take a big chunk of what we have to spend, but given how the trajectory of this offseason has gone so far, maybe that's why we're waiting on that. I don't know anything, but it's eerily quiet on the Braves front. And there's different ways to build winning organizations, and having money trees, it seems like the funnest avenue, but it might not be the smartest. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. And if a lot of our guys in the minor league system and guys that struggled with injuries and struggled with just consistency last year, hopefully those guys can take a step forward. But Alex Anthopoulos is looking to improve the team any way possible. Sometimes, obviously, sometimes it's the moves you don't make instead of the moves that you do. But I'm really excited. And I know it's only the December 12th or 13th at this point, whatever date it is. So we got a long way to go, and we all are starving for action. But again, I have no reason not to trust AA and what he's done. Obviously, you want another left-hander in the bullpen probably too. There's so many areas you could upgrade, but then again, you've got 7, 8 all-star guys from just a couple of seasons ago that are still around and just struggled with injuries and different things last year that no one can anticipate. So once again, it's a really, really, really delicate balance, and really hard to watch as a fan and understand that building a team year to year is a different puzzle every single time, and different recipes for different teams equals different types of success. And I have no reason to doubt Alex Anthopoulos and company for what they've done. So will I be panicky if we're still in the same spot around spring training and just trying to find the scrap and claw guys to fill out the roster? Yeah, but right now I'm just itching for something really big to happen. I hope it doesn't involve a Drake Baldwin trade, because I think he's going to be a big part of our future. But if that's the case, then we will see how it goes, and it'll be fun to break down. But Drake Baldwin feels like a no for me in terms of a trade, but Alex Anthopoulos knows the organization front, back, left, and right. And we've probably been in a lot more discussions and talks than have been reported We were reported to be in Garrett Crochet. I don't know if I technically believe that, just because of how high the price tag was that Boston ended up paying for Crochet, but I've learned with AA, no stone goes unturned, so I'm just trying to keep it that way and keep the positive vibes, and whatever our team looks like, I'm going to watch them, because if 2024 taught me anything, it's going to happen the way it's going to happen, and take the fun moments as they come, because baseball is grueling, baseball is a grind, and just hoping that we have some fun heading into 2025, and can't wait to see these guys compete in a bloodbath of the NL East. As always, go Braves, champions forever. Hit that like button, hit that strike, hit that subscribe button. Helps out a lot. Thanks, guys. As always, go Braves, champions forever.